What you guys say?
Well, I'm glad that you understand what I'm saying for once. Um I'm glad to know that. Yeah, it's very tiresome having two jobs, yeah. But I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm here by myself, so everything is on me, and I gotta make sure I don't lose my place to live. Um, so I don't really have a choice right now, so I gotta do what I gotta do. Um, you know, I would appreciate if you would show respect and keep the respect coming. Um, that's what I would appreciate. You know, I don't want nobody disrespecting me. People walking all over my building that people have been doing is not cool with me. It is not. Very rude and very old. Um, oh man, oh, um, I'm dealing with, oh my god, too much right now. Too damn much. Um, Life is tough out here. Yeah, it's very hard, very hard. Especially when you're by yourself on your own, it's very hard. Everything is on me, so I have to make sure I keep everything going here, where I have a place to live, and everything else. Keep everything going. Like I said, Terry is my rock, and I love the kid for that. I mean, Terry's been there for me through thick and thin, and I couldn't be more happier. But I have not seen Alea. I got sent pictures of her, and she's a doll baby, a doll baby. Um, but yeah, and I'm very grateful for that. Um, I do miss her. Um, she's like a princess to me. She really is. I mean, Terry and her are very lucky to have her. Um, but yeah, it's. I am just, it's just nobody even knows what I'm going through. Nobody knows. Nobody does. And believe me, I mean, things are changing in my life. Things are changing on my job, and I have to wash my ass with that. I mean, things have changed a lot on my job, and I can't afford to lose my job. I can't afford to, I should lose neither one of them. So it's like, yeah, it's very tiresome, very tiresome. And yeah, I do get it does wear me down real quick. So I mean, but I get 2 days off, so I mean that kind of helps out a little bit. So I enjoy my time off. I do. I enjoy my time off. I really do. All I do is on my days off, it's basically lay and sleep. That's all I do. But I have a lot. I gotta make sure that I keep myself going. I got a lot of things I gotta cover. I keep my ass covered. So I mean, life is not easy. It's not. And nobody said life's gonna be easy. Life's a bitch. Believe me, it is. Um, Life is hard. I mean, it is hard. I mean, very hard. Believe me, I know. I'm dealing with it right now. So so I tell you all the time. When he gets like frustrated and fucking wore out. I mean, I know how he feels. I know how he feels. It will wear you down in a heartbeat. Um, but yeah, I mean, I would appreciate if nobody, tries to get rude about anything because, like I said, yeah, I lost my daddy 3 years ago, but that pain and that hurt never go away. It never goes away, and it doesn't. It doesn't ever go away. And you'll never understand that until what happens to you, Stacey. And you'll never understand that. And so you basically walk through it yourself. You'll never know how I felt. My feelings are just crushed because of what happened. I wish it would never happen, but God has His plans already made. So I mean, nothing I can do about that. But I mean, yeah, I've had a hard time getting myself through that. I'm still going through it. I mean, I miss my daddy like crazy, but I gotta do what I feel is right to make my daddy proud of me. I mean, I feel like that helps me, to get myself through, be dealing with his death. So I'm dealing with his death in my own way. Like I said earlier, it's like there's so many answers that I'm looking for that I will probably never ever get. And the only one that knows that answers to it is Carol. And I know how she is. I know how they all are. Carol, Jennifer, Jason, I know how they all are. I know how Jason is too. I mean, he don't have no use for me either. That's why I don't come out of hiding. I don't go around anybody because they don't want nothing to do with me. That's fine. That's fine. They gotta learn how to live with that the rest of their lives. I mean, I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to Carol. I would not want to see that. But I'm gonna tell you what, they're gonna see what I went through, how it feels when something does happen to Carol. I wouldn't wish that upon my worstest enemy. Never. Because it is horrible. Horrible. It's the biggest pain you ever had in your life. It's worse than having a baby. Yes, it's worse than having a baby. It's something that you just, it will tear you down in a heartbeat. It will tear you down in a heartbeat. I mean, like I said, it's worse than having a baby. Yeah. Yep, it's worse than that. But like I said, I mean, I've got so much going on. I mean, we get tired, man. But yes, I know how it is, I know how it is to have to have surgery. I mean, I've had surgery. So, I mean, I've been there, done that. And, yeah, I freaked out the first time. But everybody who goes in there the first time, everybody freaks out. Because you don't know what you're about to walk into. But I've been there, done that, and I got through it. So I mean that was like 2.5 years ago, and yeah, I got through it real well, really well. God was on my side for that, and I will let people tell you, when I was in surgery, I was asleep, but I've told people that I work with this, and it's the God's honest truth. When I was in surgery, I felt on the left hand side of me, the coldest hand I've ever felt that was holding on to me. And I really feel like that was my daddy holding my hand because it was so cold. It was so cold. I mean, I was asleep, but I still felt it. Somebody was standing on the left side of me. I'm telling you, they were on the left side of me. I don't know who, I don't know what, but I was asleep. But I'm telling you, this is a 100% true story. I mean, yeah, it might seem spooky to you or whatever, but I mean, I am dead serious. I mean, it could have been my daddy. I mean, it's the coldest hand I've ever touched. And believe me, yes, I still remember it very well to this day. I don't know who it was because I was asleep, but I'm telling you, it was ice cold hand. And I'm telling you what, this seems like ever since I've had surgery, it's like God's been on my side and guided me in the right directions I mean, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. And yeah, I've been having a lot of health problems too lately. Yes, I have. And I get tired, sick and tired of running back and forth to doctors all the time. It gets to be a pain in the ass. Believe me, it does. But I gotta do what I gotta do because I've already had a massive stroke. So I gotta do what I gotta do to make sure I take care of myself. It's called looking out for my own self. So, yeah. My life has not been easy. It hasn't been peachy. No, it has not been. So, I mean, I don't have that no easy life. No, I don't. But you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do to keep myself going and make my daddy proud of me. That's my biggest dream is to make that man proud of me. So, I don't have it easy. I don't have nothing. Nothing here is easy. No. 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 If it was easy, I wouldn't be working 2 jobs. No. No, I would not be. Nope. And you know what? At first, I didn't think I'd be able to do this. And you know what? I just kept telling myself that I know that I can do it. I know I can. I know I can. So, I mean, I gotta do what I have to do. I mean, regardless how bad it sucks, I gotta do what I gotta do. Life's a bitch, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. And the surgery I had to have was, oh my God. It was very, very nerve-wracking, yeah. Very, very nerve-wracking. But I had to have it. It was a matter of life and death. So, I had to have it. That, like I said, that was like two and a half years ago. Something like that. I think 2.5 years ago. And I went, and before that, I already had mouth surgery done. And that was like, oh my God, 8 or 9 years ago. So yeah, I've been through that, yeah. So, I need to get me some teeth, yeah, but I don't have no insurance right now. So no. I lost my insurance, so I don't have none. So, that's another story for, whatever, but, yeah, that's a whole fucked up story too, but, can't have it all, I guess, so, that's just how it's going. Yeah, I haven't had no insurance since, I want to say since, since the end of last year. Yeah, since the end of last year. Yeah. And that's been like a total joke. That has been a total joke. Believe me, it has. Yeah, it's been a total joke. But like I said, that's another story. But I mean, anyway, that's why I say nothing in my life has been easy lately. No, it hasn't. It still isn't easy now. It hasn't gotten any easier. I've had to come across some very, very difficult obstacles and still doing it. I'm going through a whole hell of a lot right now. And I've had to cross some very difficult bridges, and believe me, my age is not easy to do. And it's not. I have to go in October to go and have a lot of stuff done that I need to have done because I had a massive stroke. So, I'm gonna go take care of that in October. So, I take care of myself now because of what's happened. Because I have to live. I gotta be here. I gotta live with my kids. So, yeah, I mean, and if I need help, I know Terry's there for me. I know he will be. Like I said, I've been there for him. He's there for me. So we do for each other. Me and him both do. So, and we both work a lot all the time. Me and Terry both do. So it's like, we got a lot in common. Believe a lot in common, a lot. So yeah. I know how the kid feels. Believe me. Yeah, I know exactly how he feels. So I tried to help him out, with some of that shit too. So, yeah, he wants, tell me how he feels, and I know exactly where it's coming from. So, like I told him, there ain't nothing out here that's gonna be easy to her because there ain't nothing in life easy. Life's a bitch, man. And he knows that, so, yes. But, I have not seen my granddaughter lately. No, I have not. I've seen pictures of her that, I've seen that, that I've got on my phone that got sent to me, which, is adorable. And I'm so proud of Terry for what he's done. I'm so proud of him. I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be happier. So, if he needs me, I'm there, no matter what. So, if I need something, he's there for me. So, he's like I said, Terry's my rock. He's all I have. He's all I have. All I have. I don't have anybody else to turn to. I have nobody else to turn to. I gotta have somebody, to have somebody to go to, turn to, whatever. But, yeah, I've been suffering and pulling myself through since the end of last year because I have no insurance. I have none. I have no medical coverage at all. None. So, yeah. I've been dealing with a whole lot of, hospital bills and, you name it. I've been dealing with a whole lot of shit. Like, everyone needs to have some more bills, but... Yeah, I would definitely appreciate if you would keep showing me respect. Like I asked, people have been walking all over my feelings, and I don't appreciate that. It's hard enough me losing my daddy. I was a daddy's girl, so it's like, I'm just devastated that the man's not even here anymore. It just kills me. It does. Every day I don't even know how to act because, he's not here no more. I don't know how to deal with it. And I don't. So, and I know something's going to happen with Mom. I just don't know when. I don't know when. So, my life is not no dreamboat. No, it's not. Like I said, you'll never understand that until you walk through it basically yourself, Stacey. Never. You'll never understand how that is until you walk through it yourself. And when you do, you're not going to know what in the hell fucking Sam hell hits you. I'm telling you, that's something that I would not wish upon my worstest enemy. Never. Never. I don't care who it is, who they are, whatever. I don't care. After what I went through, I would never wish that upon anyone. It's that bad. It is that bad. Yes, it's that bad. I have no parents. I have no grandparents. So, and my family, a little bit of family I have, they've all disowned me. Disowned me totally right after my daddy passed away. Which I think is sickening. It's disgusting, really. Yes, it is disgusting. And it's not right. That's just not how you do somebody, right after they do, especially a parent. That's not how you treat somebody. But, they have their own, whatever. So, it's just whatever. That's just how you call it. So, I don't know. But, like I said, I'm going through a lot myself right now. So, I'm going through too much, actually, so. But I'm trying to deal with that too, but, But anyways, I'm gonna hop off here.
Hey, Stacy. Hey, Trey. How you guys doing? I haven't seen you two for months now. It's been weeks and I just want to say is that I know you're trying to be a nice person and stuff, but yeah, I saw your video and Trey. Hi, how are you, by the way? By the way, buddy. Okay. I'm gonna sign off here. I'm gonna upload a video. Hope you watch this. Bye.